Yes, of course, from wherever you're watching in from, I want to say thank you very much for watching. We always bring you such kind of videos. Very, very beautiful. So, there is something that has always been perturbing my mind, and I really feel so bad. If you notice, most of the people coming from the side of the US or in the West coming to Africa, you can find that about two of us will know causes their national ID, let me say. If you're moving from one state to another state, you don't need even to get a visa. It is so bad when it comes to Africans traveling to the West countries or in the United States, or they are going to America, whatever the case may be. They need a lot of documentation. First of all, they will tell you you're supposed to go for those tests that they always do, like yellow fever, which is okay. Now you go in for COVID tests, which is also okay. They will tell you if you don't have your dad, maybe bring the death certificate, which is not okay. They will tell you the date of birth, in case you have property like land, they want you to show those. They basically want to know you paka mubienda up to your intestines. That is not really fair. When they are coming to Africa, it is very easy for them to come here. They don't even need visas. But when it is the Africans going to the States, they basically want to know even how many kids you have. It is really unfair. So this time around, I decided to come up with a gentleman. He's called Big Seal. That's what I nicknamed him, because he has Big Seal Foundation. And of course, they deal in different things. And he has been in Canada for quite some time. And they're going to be having also an event, which is dubbed Miss Uganda Canada 2021-2022. So, initially, I think for the people who watched this channel, you noticed that we talked about the event and then his organization and basically everything. So I've come again just to get to know what is it really needed in case it is understood and I want to travel to Canada. What documents do I have to fill? What basically do these people want from me? So let's go through the process how to get to Canada. Big Seal.
Yes, ma'am.
Only the bigambo byange. These guys, when you're coming to Africa, it's like you're going in for a death sentence. They basically don't care. You don't even need a visa if they are white. And someone leaving Uganda or Africa to go to United States or even Canada, they need a lot. I want you to take us through. To from the passport to the visa to when I fly off. What is needed?
You've been complaining,
Yes.
but you have to be worth it. These guys are worth it of being here, let's say, for holidays. How much money are you going to spend? You spend the same amount which these guys would have spent here. It's one of the reasons why their restrictions are waived or requirements. Yeah, that is number one. So you have to be worth it.
Worth it. Tuite mu requirements.
Yes.
Okuvira ddala ku passport paka nga ninnyonnyonyi.
First of all, you need a valid passport, not just passport, but a valid passport. For Canada applicants, like if you want to apply for Canada visa,
Yeah.
you have to have email address.
Ogende bweru
Yeah.
neetaaga email address.
As of now, because you apply online.
Yes.
Yeah. Then you need to do biometric bookings. Biometric bookings, yeah. Biometric booking is like you have to give out your fingerprints. And
Eye lenses. Kati biometric fingerprints ani aziggyako?
they have an agency here. Once you apply,
Yeah.
submit your application, you pay, then you book. It's a process. It's in their system. You reach that stage where you can book for your biometric.
Yeah.
Where you can do it from. Then another thing, you have to have a hotel booking. So when you go there, where are you going to stay?
Big Seal, njagala ontwale mpola.
Yes.
Nina passport, number one. Nina email because I'm going to apply online.
Actually, even if it's not online, you need it. Because they might need to communicate to you. They will just use your email.
Yes.
They might call you when your phone is off, but if they have your email, they can easily send that information they need. Maybe it's additional requirement, then you send it.
Tutuuse ku level nga omaze ofuna fingerprint.
Yeah, hotel booking. So when you go there, where will
bwe mba
you stay?
nina kojja wange gye ŋŋenda obeera.
Is the one inviting you?
So you have to have
if
an
he's
invitation.
the one inviting you, yeah, of course you need an invitation.
What if kati wengama nze sagala invitation njagala genda byange
as a tourist, yeah, if you are just a tourist, you just need a hotel booking, flight booking, the bookings you have in those places where you want to do what to do.
Why
maybe
is it, you know, people who have past traveling history, it is more easier for them than when it is the first time, because it's going to be the first time.
Yeah, when it's your first time, there is a lot you have to prove that you even come back when you go there. You know how many friends you have who went there just for maybe for certain program, and their program changed to be
permanent citizen.
Permanent program there, as
no,
to
but
be there.
Because it is a free world. We are world citizen. Why is it? Okay, it's okay today. Why is it that they make it so hard? Why? Because if I can leave and I'm not going to be sleeping on the street.
They expect you to be having certain things in order to be.
At least biru ebaneneko naye ate wembanena mwakange I can go then.
Kati nabo kye baba baagala obalage nti akakoko ogamba okayinamu kyekiraga nti okayinamu. You can book, you can have this, you can even show. Actually, I was still reading to you some requirements. Hotel booking, because you have to be somewhere, you have to live somewhere, you have to stay somewhere, you have to have that hotel booking. Bwaba muntu nga yakwise, you have to provide that invitation in kwatagana ne address yoyo muntu. Once I say John Peter,
yes,
they can see where I stay because I'm on record. Bamanya address here and registered address. So if you are inviting someone, no mulaganti we are going to stay here one way wakawa, they will see. Okay. Then another thing, flight booking. Togenda vuga okagari. Yeah.
Remember, those too many questions and that paperwork.
Yeah, now you're here. Because where do you get that money from to go and spend it there? You have to show that you are working.
Yes.
Era ku mulimu gwo bakulesa ogende for that period of time. You are getting maybe a vacation there, or oli off for some 2 weeks. You want to enjoy. Then ne recommending this Anderson Luze is our employer, is our operations manager. Is having a leave. Agenda kufuna holiday during his leave for 2 weeks in Canada.
Again, we are telling those guys.
Ngakiraga nti oyina wokolera webuvunanyizibwa webalaga because you are working, oyina wokolera ate bakurecommendinze ogenda totoloseewo obutolosi. Ekyo kitegeeza ki? You have also to provide your bank statement, which shows you have income from your job or your business.
So my salary statistics, basically.
You can even provide the pay slips in case it's the way how they pay you. Bank account here, but still you have to provide that bank account. You are above 18.
Okay.
Have it. Then another thing, copies of previous travel.
I don't have. I've never.
Yeah, if you have never traveled, but these other things being so and you are legit. Yeah. Then you have to show your personal ties.
When those guys are coming to Africa,
yes, they declare.
No, now a white coming to Uganda, do they show up all those things or they just come?
You need to go and do some interview with these immigration officers. By the way, you guys, I have a list of these requirements from some of these embassies. But do we ask the same from them when they are entering here? Because some of them, they just get their visas at their airport.
Oh, can you imagine?
Yeah. Anyway, but that is it. We are not worth it. We are worth it. Yeah.
Requirement.
Yeah, tuchagenda maso. So okulaga nti olina obuvunanyizibwa. When you go back, you have things ebikupulinga back home. You have children, oli mufumbo. You should,
so
if you have children, you have to provide their birth certificates to show that it is there. And they are there.
Whether I'm married, I have.
If you are married and you show marriage certificate, oba mufumbo chikachi, you have to prove nti oli mufumbo. Secondly, nolaga ekirala ngabo nagamba your assets. Oyina ebyobugagga era ebikukkiriza okudda wano nti nina wano nze rentals zange nyinaako edi kusinza zireka mbu ngende embeera eri. Then from there nolaga bills if you have your home, even if it's your home, it's have a house. Kati batuuka ne bakusaba bill ekiraga
ey'amasannyalaze
oba amazzi nga nolaga nti this is water bill I have, it comes in my name, you can even attach it. Bino byonna byenkugamba munnange byaddala kati olina okubanga obina, but you don't have to provide all, but olina okukola ebintu whereby consular amanya nti this person is legit. Gyokoma okuteekako ebintu ebyo biyongera bamanya omuntu ono wabuvunanyizibwa. Banka statement nagigambye naye erina okujja okulaga from your bank ng'ate kuliko bank cover letter. It's not to give you just a plain bank statement, erina okubaako cover letter ya banka nti ddala ono client waffe ava mu banka yaffe ali bw'atyo, kitegeera. Assets zibiri mbikulaze, land title, you could be having a car, no letter logo, oba si kyapa, land agreement from LOC, whatever. Then okulaga nti oli mutuuze waawo ekirala, you have to prove oba national ID oba noleta work ID eri related ku mulimu gwe wagambye nti gyokola ki gyokolera. Of course passport information page n'okubaawo. Kati oba weekozesa nga weekozesa nze big seal neekozesa, I have to provide company registration certificate and articles of memorandum of association eraga gundi yaffe, that memorandum of and articles of association eraga structure yaffe mu company eri etya, kitegeera. Then noteekako KCC permit oba trading license. Kati ekyo kitegeeza bwe mba neekozesa ndaze ndi legit, nyina by the way nze okutandika okutambula I used my company. I had all those things nga tekinzibuwalira. Have trading license in 2014. Have a company, a registered company.
You first traveled as who?
As a director from my company.
Who was going for vacation or
for business? I had business. Nalina business zengendamu.
Back to the requirements.
Yeah, so requirements says
because there are also those medical history.
Medical history always bazisaba abantu ng'ogenda kubeerayo eri obanga ogenze ovudde wano nga
bakebedde COVID. Let me say
for now
yellow fever
papa bamwagala kati ekyo tetumanyi kiringa COVID naye tulina okufuna akako
because yellow fever I've not seen people sick of yellow fever. I don't know,
maybe Ninga
and that is a bill you're also supposed to pay.
You buy your thing, it takes like over 5 years. Ndozeeyo dozo okugwa mu mubiri ne bakuddamu akalala ne bakuwa akatabo.
Kati abo bakyali gye batera ogenda kuwa visa, the person who gives you the visa or refuses, that period nga bakubuuza ebibuuzo, where is that? What happens there?
Anti ayinza okubuuza manyi abo abasajja abagezi.
Is it a Ugandan asking a Ugandan who wants to travel to Canada, or it is a
for Canada they don't ask your paperwork ayeyogera chicholi. They can look at them ne bamanya wo balindide. They have experience.
And who are those?
For example,
Canadians or they are Ugandans?
They can even be Ugandans. Right now, Zigenda Dar es Salaam, they can even be Tanzanians. Nenga, they know, they have a checklist. For example, I own this house, it is mine, and the title is in my name. But no kolensobi nga we wagulira enju eyo tewasobola kukyusa mazzi just water bill kyokka n'atachingako bill ng'eri mu mannya ga Sekyanzi kyokka gwani luze tebagamba ono omusajja yatugamba yenanyini wano bwe tugambye okwatachingako bills zino ate bill y'amazzi eri mu mannya malala okitegeera so nga wo ne bakuma visa simply because of that small chip.
Why would someone want my mother's death certificate for what?
Not death certificate, they want to get your mother's date of birth.
For what? If
to
they
know
if they know that
bamanya nti okay mama we
for what?
Yes, they know nti yeo namuzaala yazaalibwa mu mwaka bwe era ne because you know
I
why?
want to know why that is important.
Bakibuuza ne bakugamba nti twagala tumanye whereby in case of anything.
You have one of those things. Let me have one. I read through here.
For example,
I want the big one.
Family just
no, I want you to be feeling that if you have any of those forms, I just read through and you see how unfair these guys are.
Your family is complete. Here,
now, okay. Family information. Basically, you want to travel and someone gives you these 2 pages, yeah? Family information. And they're saying, it's having family information, then it's having type of application, whether you're a visitor, worker, student, or others. Of course, complete names in English and in your native language. For example, Arabic, Chinese, Korean, because of it, then it is a very long sentence. Before you start, read the instruction guide, type or print in black ink. Then 1, full name, relationship, C note 1. Then birth, date of birth, marital status, present address, will accompany you to Canada. Then we are having spouse, mother, father. Then they're having full names, relationship, country, where you were born, signature. Then this is just one. This family only.
This big one, there is someone who have put my information here, but I can just take you through it. I said it.
No, you can read from there.
Wano bakubuza amanya your full names. Actually, not full name. Okay. Bakubuza family name here. Wana given name. Then bakubuza
family name.
Linnya ly'ekika, given name linnya ery'eddiini. Then bakubuza have you ever used any other name, nickname biki binza okubissaawo. Bw'ogamba yes ng'obissaawo. Then here oli muki, oli mulenzi, oli musajja oba eno. Kati goba tomanyi. Actually
there are people nga ye ali man.
Let me tell you.
Naye ngaloza nga ye agamba ye man naye yakimanyi ali female. Kati oyo bamusajja.
Ebyo saagala byogeraapondeka. Basajja. Kaakati kati kyenjagala okugamba. Ne bw'obeera wali nga bakubuuza tugeze waliwo okojjuza. Bagamba nokole nga oli musajja sincerely nojjuza akantu kano n'okamuddiza nga wali totaddeewo ommere agamba wano tonnajjuzawo really can't you see my man. But they want you to feel that date of birth nozijjuza, place of birth nozijjuza.
Now knowing my place of birth for what?
You need to know who you are, where are you coming from.
You think all that information
okimanyi okusobola okutuuka eri n'okola ekintu mu nsi yaabwe nga kibi nga ne tebalina bwe batandikira because tebalina information ekukwatako ye bw'ofa nga woofiiridde teri amanyi. They go into their database.
I was born home Katugeze. Ng'oteekawo place of birth.
Banzaalira Kakiri, omanya Kakiri, bani abakuzaalie Kakiri. Ono na ono. Era bwe batuuka okunoonyereza babuuza Kakiri yewa. Embassy tugeze consulate n'esindika y'abantu tulina omuntu ayafa bamuyita Luze Anderson tonafa just afudde kati ne balina okunoonyereza avaawa bani abamuzaala batandikira ku eyo information
tweyongereyoko Buganda.
Ekirala oli Ugandan?
I'm Ugandan.
Oli Ugandan by birth oba wajjawo
registration
bw'oba registration wavaawo okubeera Ugandan. any other country of residence ng'ogijjuzaawo nga nayo bamanya okitegeera ensi mw'osabira y'ensi mw'obeera
praying like going to church. Church for what?
No. Mw'osabira visa like is where you are residing okitegeera oli mufumbo if you are married kuva ddi ng'oteekawo omwaka wali ku marriage certificate spouse wo yaani naye ng'ojjuzaawo amannya ge okitegeera nga mugenda eno tutandika n'okutandika ne bakubuuza have you previously been married all in common law relationship bw'oba yesi ng'ojjuzanga nabyo byogerako lulimi ki lw'otegeera okay your mother tongue
language, yes.
Yeah, language nti Luganda ng'oluzaawo otegeera Olufalansa kuba eri bakozesa Lufalansa na Luki na Luzungu nti mmanyi kulumu kuzo nti Luki nti Luzungu oba Lufalansa ng'olusaako nga bakusaba wano gundi yo passport ki namba yo ng'ogisaawo era bagishuwingira wa Uganda nti ya because olina okulaga then bagishuwinga ddi nti ku zino dates expiring ddi ku zino dates. You know why? Because bano abasajja bwe baba bakuwadde visa they can give you a visa eri mu mukatabo contract passport yo bw'eba ebulako emyaka 5-10 they can give you 10 years in your passport multiple entry you can go there bw'ojja bw'oddayo you get ne bakubuuza current mailing address.
Current emailing address.
Yeah, mailing address like bwe baba baposting ebintu bigira ku address ki okitegeera n'ojjuza ne residential ki address obeerawa oyinza okubanga eri gy'oteekayo baba bamailing ebintu is just your office address naye nga woobeera wanjawulo ne telephone okay contacts zo era n'ozisaako kati details purpose of your visit ogenda nga tourist oli ku business aya visitor oli residence oli kugundi okitegeera byonna n'obiraga yo ogenda kubeerayo okuva ddi na ddi from when to when ani akuyise abeera luddawa relationship kije muyina n'oyo omuntu akuyise bw'aba muganda awo nti is my brother oba company is a company we are partners okitegeera yes ebintu ebyo byonna n'obisaayo wasoma byonna wano obiddamu
kusoma kubakwatirako wa
baagala bamanyi omuntu gwe tututte muyigirize kati oyinza otwala omuntu nga bambi si muyigirize kati n'otuuka eri ne yeesanga mu mbeera nga bamubuuza ebintu tabitegeera kati bamanya ono yatugamba teyasoma bamanya endiringa gye bagenda okudiringamu naawe olw'okuba nti bategedde oli ki bakubuuza era nga yasoma nga bakubuuza kati oyisiogire nwanza nasoma kino okitegeera muyinza okuba nga muli awo muli mu kifo ne wabaawo lesi ogambye oli medical doctor oli nazirikamu kayala kati gwe nga dokita olina okubaako kyotulaga nti ya dokita owulira aba dokita ng'ali ku nnyonyi omuntu n'afuna obuzibu era babuuza do we have any doctor on board
tweyongereyo ku kipapula
n'olaga wasoma ki wakuva mwaka ki mpaka ki era wabisomerawa era kosi ki gye wasoma mu nsi ki n'obiraga then employment wa okola mulimu ki currently
kyali ku fomu nzijuza
ojjuza bino byonna byenkugamba sibijja walala mbijja mu fomu eno okitegeera currently okola mulimu ki previously wali okola mulimu ki oyinza okutuwaayo previous employers nga babiri ne current ki employer gwoyina nakola ki newuteekamu then newajjawo obuntu obulala buba bwangu nnyo kati buno obubuuzo oyinza obutwala nti bwangu naye nga bulina kyebutegeeza just tick kati for example babuuza within the past 2 years have you or your family member ever had tuberculosis of the lungs or been in close contact with person with tuberculosis. Kati gwe n'ogamba no. Bagenda okusanga eri ng'olina tuberculosis. Agamba naye ate mu foomu eri yatulaga nti tewagira. Do you have any physical or mental disorder that would require a social and or health service other than medication during stay in Canada? Oyinza okubeera eri nga just wetaaga okubudaabuda ng'oyinza okugamba nti tobiri n'otuuka eri n'ovaako okitegeera nga tebamanyi wakutandikira because ekintu ekyo tewakideclaring. So naye bw'obeerayo bagamba omusajja atugamba atera n'avaako okitegeera. So kati saawa eno tumanya empeke okuzijja yeetaaga counseling. Atuuka waliwo abantu nga ye bw'akyankalana ennyo oba wobaako by'omugamba nga bingi, you know some of your friends, I know one, nga ye bw'omugamba ebintu ebijja kugamba wait ng'oyinza omugamba ebintu ate n'akyankalana nga kiyinza omutwalira essaawa endala nga zino jazibalindako nga zikyali then nga nawe ojjuza if yes era olina okunnyonnyola buzibu ki biki bingi ebyo. Ne bakubuuza have you ever remained beyond validity of your status, nti tugeze osabye attend school without authorization, worked without authorization in Canada. Kati ng'ogamba nze sikolangayo okitegeera nga okay nga bw'ogamba nti yes kati ekyo nakyo kigamba omusajja ono yajja ne munsi yaffe n'atujooga n'akola nga oba n'asomerayo nga talina lukusa. Nebino ebintu babikubuuza in case singa batuuka ekiseera ne babizuula nga byaliyo bituufu, comes back to you. Then ne bakubuuza have you ever been refused visa or permit or denied entry ordered to leave or never denied entry or ordered to leave Canada or any other country? Bakudipotinga, bakumako visa, bamanya ogamba yes nga wajja ekibuuzo ekirala what was the cause or what was the issue why you were denied biki byonna. Have you previously applied to enter Canada to enter or remain in Canada? No oba yes kisinzira. Buli wojjuza yes bw'ogamba yes olina okunnyonnyola otegeera. Tukyagenda. Have you ever committed, been arrested for, been charged with, convicted of any criminal offense in any country? Gwe bw'obanga ogamba nedda, they could be even having criminal records against you. Kati nga bagamba omusajja ono alina criminal records okusinziira ku passport ye, ku mannya ge, mu nsi bw'eti oba eno okitegeera ng'ojjuza. Then ekirala, do you serve in any military civil defense unit biki kale byonna babikubuuza why babikubuuza ne wano ojjuza otiikinga bwogera kati you know why bino nze naye nina okunnyonnyola lwaki babikubuuza. Oyinza okuba nga oyina ebyo ebintu oba oyina skills ezo ne weesanga nga community mwogenda omusajja ajja kujja kukola ekintu geotactics ziri ez'ekisirikale omuyise bubi nnyo okitegeera nekitegeeza bwe bamanya omusajja ono bwe tuwulira nti waliwo case eri reported by a foreigner oba omuntu ng'ono tuyanguwa kuba tumanyi skills tumanyi kikyali capable of doing okitegeera ayina tactics ezitali z'abantu babuki ba bulijjo bakwanguyira bwe bawulira ekigudde mu kitundu oli webagambye nti gy'ogenda okubeera okitegeera. Then ekirala